I want to see where this car gonna start now before I go and do what I want to do because I have a lot to tackle today. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about Trump, and you know I've been talking about Trump, and Trump is not something to play around. Trump will deport everybody who doesn't have papers in America. That is a fact, whether you like it or you don't like it, he is going to do that. And if you understand his language, he is talking about draining the swamp. He established Doge, and Elon Musk is the head of the government in that department. So what do you expect? They are cleaning everything that has been, the lot for decades. Being in America right now is very scary. Being in America right now is very scary. If you have secured wealth there and that wealth is not legit and it is not, in your name and you are not a citizen there, just send out that money out of America because Trump is not joking. He will just make sure he is doing what 77 million people chose him and told him to go and do. So he began with South America because the notorious guns, they had their influence in America. So he is draining the swamp. And he doesn't care whether you are rich or poor. As long as you're not an American citizen by birth, you will have to account for your citizenship. And the other day he was talking about all those Americans or those people with the green card and they're not in America for more than 1 year. It's either they come back. And nowadays, if you're going back to America, you have to apply for I-405 form. That form, it's going to the Homeland Department to question your status. So they can revoke it, or I don't know what's going to happen because there's so many Americans that are outside America right now as we speak. Anyway, guys, I was just here to give you that hint and tell you Trump is not for Africa. If you know you're an African, and this Africa as a whole, he is not interested with Africa because of corruption and because of bad governance and all those things. Trump is not interested with Africa. He doesn't see anything good that can, excite him in Africa. And the only place where he had interest was Nigeria, Angola, and South Africa. And South Africa said no to him because it is supporting the prosecution of the Israel government at ICC, and Trump is against that. Then they passed this law. They passed in South Africa about that act that it states that land will be taken away from the white people, and Trump offered them security and refugee status in America. And all these things are adding up to